Canada's baby boomer generation transitions into older adulthood, the proportion of Canadians aged 65 and over is increasing steadily. In response to these changing demographics on an international level, the World Health Organization produced a global age-friendly cities guide that outlines 8 interrelated domains that affect older adults' quality of life. This presentation will examine transportation specifically, as it has a large impact on older adults' ability to maintain independence and participate in various activities of daily living. To be able to understand how transportation impacts older adults' well-being, it's first important to conceptually understand mobility through the life course. Weber, Porter, and Mennick developed a novel framework in 2010 that points to physical, financial, psychosocial, environmental, and cognitive factors that together shape an individual's mobility, all of which interact through gender, culture, and biographical experience in various environments. This framework provides a useful lens for policymakers to use when designing mobility-related interventions, as policies that target more than one facet of mobility in theory would be the most effective. While many older adults drive, as they age further, suddenly not being able to drive due to a lack of confidence or perhaps a physical disability is related to a number of negative consequences. Having alternative modes of transportation that are attractive and accessible to older adults is thus important to ensure older adults are able to stay mobile. For example, age-friendly transit should enable travel to desirable destinations, enhance physical, social, emotional, and mental well-being, help to maintain independence, and enable easy movement from place to place. On the other hand, physical barriers, like not having a seat to rest while waiting, service barriers, like the reliability of public transit, informational barriers, including how transit schedules and routes are communicated, and perceptual barriers, like how older adults feel about using transit, make transit a less attractive transportation option for older adults. Taking all of this information together, the City of Kingston should initiate a consultation process with the Age-Friendly Advisory Board. This process could include a mapping exercise for changes to existing transit routes, a public transit audit, or a roundtable discussion. Points of discussion could address the supportive and constraining features that older adults in Kingston experience when using public transit, and uncover gaps in how these citizens are currently served.